Pisces, welcome to your August 2025 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Pisces. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Pisces, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings, okay? Don't force a reading to fit. If it doesn't fit, it's just not your reading. That is okay. Check your other placements and other Pisces readings on this channel. Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. So please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation. Okay? All that being said, let's get right into this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All right, let's get into this, Pisces, for August 2025 and see what is going on for you. All right, Pisces. Good luck. It's like you've got some good karma coming back to you. Good deeds, get good karma, empowerment. Standing in your power here. Beauty, seeing the beauty of things that are around you and within yourself. Okay, Pisces. Love. Seeing the beauty within love. Yes, I love this for you already. The energy is so pure and so warm here. You're getting some good things coming back to you. You've put in some work here. All right, let's see what the cosmic insight has to add. For Pisces. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Yep. All right. Seems like you've done some purging and some releasing and some healing. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. So everything you've been manifesting is coming full circle here. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So someone who may have, kind of stepped away, and they're trying to make a comeback here. Love spell. You've been bewitched. Could be by this person, could be by somebody completely different here. All right. Let's get some messages from your spirit guides. See what they want you to know for the month. For Pisces. What messages do you have for Pisces, please? I said don't put them in the candle, okay? A spiritual hug. Someone's watching. Be calm and keep going. Okay. It is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. And be like your spirit guide. meaning talk to them, receive the downloads and the messages that they're trying to get to you. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your intuition about certain things here. All right, let's pull Romance Angel and see what's going on that part for Pisces. Okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So again, does this have to do with somebody new or somebody who is coming back? Because it's both showing up that someone new maybe has caught your interest here, but you're also kind of having patience. You're open to something new, but you're having the patience to wait to see when they're coming back here. Because I think you kind of want that as well. But let's see. What more can you tell me, Spirit, about Pisces for August 2025? All right. I'll get these all out and then we'll discuss. For Pisces, please. Okay, come on now. Strange. Bottom of the deck is death for the overall energy here. Scorpio energy. Followed by the Ace of Wands in reverse. Fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Ace of Cups. Water. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The Page of Wands, fire and earth energy. The Three of Wands, Aries. The Three of Pentacles, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius and Capricorn. The Seven of Cups in reverse, Scorpio. And the Queen of Swords, Virgo in Libra energy. So right off jump for the overall reading of this is endings for new beginnings. Some of them are kind of sketchy. This one's kind of been put on, pause, a little bit of a delay here, being that it's a wand. So, okay, but we'll get into that. But there is change. There's transformation that is happening, okay? There is some endings to some really tough cycles that have been going on for you here, Pisces. And within those endings is going to be that transformation, and it's going to allow you to open up your heart again and to start feeling these feelings. You may lack the gumption, the movement, the action part of it, but you are really letting your feelings come into play here with this Ace of Cups. Now, This can be a restart to a pre-existing connection or a past connection, or it can be something new altogether, someone new. But as well as self-care, self-love, taking care of yourself, learning to pour into your cup before you pour into somebody else's. Don't give your passion and your actions and your movement to somebody who is not worth those actions, okay? So, which is why this has kind of been put on pause here, that there's going to be delays in, you know, the passion part and the movement. There is lack of motivation here to get up and move. Your energy might be low. You might be feeling kind of burnt out, doing too much. And there's a level of boredom that is coming with this, and you just feel bogged down here, Pisces. You have to release some of the baggage that you're holding so that this energy of passion and movement and new can come in. There are messages that are coming in, okay? So you're going to have inspiration, you're going to have ideas, but you're still going to be taking it kind of slow. You're still going to wait to make these movements because you lack the motivation. You lack the clear headspace to do so, and that is okay. Don't worry. You may be focusing a little bit more on self-love, self-care, the beauty of it, empowering yourself to have a successful, healthy relationship. And sometimes we focus on more things, at different times than we do others, okay? So right now it's just, for the month of August, it's all about love, your emotions, empowering that, seeing the beauty within that, okay? And that's okay. But though you're going to get the inspiration that you need and the potential for you to start taking baby steps here. And there is going to be progress with that Three of Wands there. You are preparing. You are getting yourself ready to open yourself up to have a partnership that you are going to be able to build a strong foundation with here. Because you're good doing it on your own. You know you can do it on your own. You got that independence. You got yourself, feeling financially stable. You have grown a little bit. Some of you might be single parents here, but you have grown and you are working hard, and you have been doing it on your own for quite some time here. But you're no longer confused about what it is that you want, what it is that you want to bring into your life. Alignment is coming in. Personal things that you value are going to come front and center. But there is that overwhelmed feeling because being that confusion is gone, it's like you get hit with it all, one right after the other. But you are kind of living in a fantasy world thinking that these issues aren't there. But this is just with the confusion is less, but the problems are really kind of there, okay? There is a little bit of illusion here, okay? So you're just trying to weed things out to make your load a little less heavy. Like I said, some of that confusion is starting to clear itself out because you're starting to weed out things that you know aren't going to serve your highest good. And you ain't taking no crap right now. You are getting yourself to a position to where you have that mental clarity. You know what it is. You know what it is that you don't want. You don't want the confusion on certain things. But again, that little bit of confusion that you still have here is just because of that lack of movement here. Once you get that up and going, you're going to be fine. But you are going through some changes right now to clean certain things out, to make space here, so that when you come in and you build this strong foundation, it is going to be in the likeness that you want. Okay, so if you're dealing with someone who's coming back, you're going to know, I'm not going to deal with the confusion, your added confusion onto some of the things that I'm trying to weed through. Like I said, it is clearing out. Alignment is happening. You're starting to see that personal value within yourself here. But it doesn't mean that all the confusion is cleared out completely. You add in new things, new connections, all that, it adds that little bit of confusion. But with the confusions and the things that you have fixed and kind of put in alignment, you are opening yourself up to slowly, okay, bring stuff in. You're not exactly motivated to bring it in, but it's something that you want to start thinking about, okay? But you know what it is that you want. You got that clarity. You ain't trying to mess with anything here, okay? You're dealing quite well. You have a little bit of, delays here on movement, but messages and information that is coming in, that is still coming in quite fruitfully. And it is giving you a sense of freedom. Some of you may have had news on a job that you might be moving, and that might be where you meet this new person out, okay? But you're doing the process here, Pisces. And you're doing it so far on your own. You've cleared everything out, every hurt, every disappointment. You have dealt with that, and now you want to see the beauty and love in everything and empower yourself and others here. But there is patience that is gonna take some time with some of these things here. But you are getting yourself to a position to open yourself up and ready to start or revisit a connection here. It's just going to take you a minute on some aspects that you're trying to figure out here. But I think you're going to pull through with whatever it is that you have going on, because you do have choices. And I think some of you are a little afraid to make the wrong choice with the success that you have gained with clearing things up, handling things, dealing with what it is. I think there's a little bit of fear to muck some of the stability that you have grounded here and that you have built. But you want to show somebody, and I think this goes in with the person that's trying to come back. You want to show them that you were able to build that foundation and stand on your feet. And if you do share kids or have kids, look, the world didn't eat me up. I still stood strong. I did what I needed to do. But you do have some choices that that could be coming through here. Just take one at a time. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed, because being in that Seven of Cups in reverse, it will give you that feeling of being overwhelmed because you're clearing stuff out just to have more stuff piled on. Okay, so make sure you breathe and don't allow yourself to get swallowed up by it again. All right, let's close this out with a message from the universe, has your back, and see what they want you to know to close this out. What the universe, whatever's. One more. All right, for Pisces, August 2025. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my my thoughts so that I can see what is in the highest good. So somewhere along the way, your perception has changed a bit. Your thought process, everything that you thought has kind of shifted and changed so that you can see what is of the highest good, what is good for you. that empowerment here. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.